Get ready for the smackdown. Get ready for the smackdown. How you gonna react when you're put in the back now? 'Cause there's no turning back when you're facing the smackdown.
Alright guys, back again for some more from Villain Wars. How's everybody doing out there? Let's get right into this. We have fight number 17. And this one comes from yours truly. So we have the likes of Graviton, Franklin Hall from Marvel Comics, versus Dr.Polaris, once again in another fight. So we have the Minister of Science, that's Graviton's alias, versus one of DC's most dangerous metahumans, Dr. Polaris. Here we go. So let's start off with Dr. Franklin Hall, aka Graviton. Was pretty much, as you all know, Graviton was a physicist. He was a great, highly respected physicist. And pretty much, as the story goes, there was an accident and an explosion with his molecules, and one thing happened, one led to another, and as you all know, the rest of the story is Graviton was pretty much born. Now, Graviton has been around for he's been around the Marvel Universe for what, 30 something years now, I think 30, 40 years. He first appeared in Avengers number 158, and the funniest thing is, yeah, he's done a lot of damage, and he's kind of a bad representation of the Great White North. Yes, Graviton is Canadian, guys, for all you don't know. He is Canadian, and he has dealt with the Avengers, he's dealt with the Fantastic Four, he's dealt with the Thunderbolts, he's even joined up with AIM for a while. As you all know, Graviton has gravikinesis. Basically, he possesses and can mentally manipulate gravitons. Basically, gravity, the gravitational force that keeps us down on the ground, he can manipulate, and we've seen him do amazing things with that, whether it's comics or vice versa. It even helps him that he's able to decrease his gravity so he can fly. He can increase somebody's gravity, make them heavier, make them 10,000 pounds heavier, to the point where he can send you going all the way to the Earth's core, or make you light as a feather and fly you off Earth's atmosphere. He can gravity is his friend. He can manipulate it, guys, and he's a very dangerous man with that kind of power. You got somebody who is not only intelligent but also becomes so ambiguous about of power, and you have that kind of power, you're dangerous. That's how dangerous Graviton is. And there's not a lot of villains work with him, but they are not very trusting of him, because with somebody that kind of power, you can easily turn on them. But yeah, Graviton is no joke. Indeed. So moving on to the challenger once again, this character has shown up in a previous fight not too long ago, actually, in fight number 12. But here he's showing up in this fight again, and that's Dr. Polaris. Considered one of the most dangerous metahumans in the DC universe. Dr. Polaris is basically the DC equivalent of Magneto. That's pretty much what it is. He can he is a he can manipulate pretty much anything in terms of magnetic fields, uh, all anything that you can think of that Magneto can do, Dr. Polaris can do as well. What makes him even more dangerous is the fact that he can manipulate the iron in your blood. I've seen him do it, and that's some scary shit right there. Like, how would you feel if somebody, you know, wanted to take you out so bad, so they manipulate the iron content in your blood, maybe giving you more iron than you want? That can kill you. He's a dangerous threat, and we've seen him battle the Justice League, take on several other DC heroes, and he's most of the time the heroes that face him after their fights are licking their wounds. He is a threat. He's a major threat, and uh, what more could you say for someone like that? Like Magneto, he's a danger to the populace. Dangerous man he is. So let's move on to this breakdown. So we got a guy who can manipulate gravitons, gravity himself. And then we have a man who can manipulate the magnetic fields. What a battle. Both are highly intelligent. Let's put it out like that. Both are men of science. Both of them are men of science. So it's not only a battle of powers, it's also a battle of mental capabilities. It's a mental battle as well. And this can go either way. However, even with all the power, it's like I always say with villains with this kind of power. Heaven help the setting or the city, wherever they are, where they're fighting, because somebody's going to get hurt. More importantly, these two are not afraid to kill, and I can see each one of these trying to go for a kill shot on something. However, once again, you look at Graviton. He can easily just make Dr. Polaris heavier to the point where he says all your power, but you can't stop gravity, and make him 10,000 tons heavy and just send him burrowing into the ground until he hits Earth's core, or he can send them flying off world. Now, I'm not saying Dr. Polaris couldn't do some damage too, but my money is kind of swaying towards Graviton on this one, guys. I just see Graviton being more of a lethal threat to Polaris. That's just me. So I'm going with Graviton on this one, guys. You guys tell me, who do you feel is the winner? Graviton or Dr. Polaris? And this is Mount Vernon Kid, as always. Thank you for watching. Thank you for always leaving your comments, guys. Always giving your opinion on these debates / fights. And I will catch you guys down the road for more fights. Take care.